Hey everyone, it's Mir again. We're going to cover Rashid in this one. One of the most dreaded characters in Street Fighter V, Rashid has been sitting comfortably high in the tiers for a long time. Even with the nerfs he got recently, he still had very oppressive rushdown. Let's see if Capcom did anything about it this patch. Light Whirlwind Shot, Rashid's fireball, now has a reduced pushback if it is blocked in the early frames. Since this version is -5, this change was made to make it easier to punish. Medium Whirlwind Shot got buffed instead. It wasn't used almost at all, and Capcom acknowledges it in their commentary. It is now a knockdown attack when it hits on the ground. It also juggles opponents in the air in a different way when it connects. Light Spinning Mixer now has less pushback on the third hit on block, which is the last of the unmatched -2 version. Now Rashid is basically point blank, which means the defender should find it easier to exploit the advantage. Heavy Spinning Mixer is no longer affected by Rashid's own wind effects, like V-Trigger 1 and his fireballs. I'm not quite sure what this changes, as I don't really know how the enhanced version was used in combos before, so maybe someone in the comments could tell everyone why this is important. Rashid's EX Spinning Mixer has been nerfed to have 12 frames of startup, up from 8. The invincibility has been lengthened by the same amount to account for the slower startup. This is a pretty big nerf, as now most characters can do immediate light on Rashid's wake up, and still be able to block his attempt at a reversal. The medium Spinning Mixer now can be cancelled into the EX Spinning Mixer 4 frames before the end of recovery. This is to maintain the same combo rules, now that the EX Spinning Mixer has lower startup. The same change was applied to Nail Assault, the V-Skill 1 roll kick. Rashid's V-Skill 2 got a little buff. The patch notes state that the link timing for all versions was sped up by 3 frames. I'm unsure if it refers only to ability to do normals out of it, because it feels like the cancels are also more consistent and reliable. Overall, it's more like a quality of life change that will help you avoid disastrous combo drops with something unsafe. V-Trigger 1, ESAR, received a very notable change. The tornado is now a total of 4 hits, up from 3. The frame advantage on block has been adjusted accordingly as well. More importantly, it only juggles up to 3 hits, which means the tornado stays on screen even after the opponent collides with it. This is a big deal because it lets Rashid push his offense even after he's done with the first combo. It also discourages people from diving face first into the tornado and taking the hit to make it go away, as they will still have to eat a mix-up on their wake up. His V-Trigger 2 attack, Haboob. Rashid's V-Trigger 2 attack now is punishable on block, down from -2 all the way to -6, so you'll have to be more careful cancelling into it on a blocking opponent. The projectile itself is faster after the first 4 frames, and as such, the wind hitbox Rashid has to collide with to get empowered moves has been moved backwards, to prevent situations in which you'd lose combos or utility because of the new projectile speed. As a final change, Rashid's critical art lost some invincibility, down from 17 frames to 10. It's worth noting that Rashid can move during his super, sometimes going through attacks in surprising ways. This is somewhat in line with the EX Spinning Mixer change, as it is another nerf to Rashid's reversal options. So these are the Rashid patch notes. Overall, it got both buffs and nerfs. The EX Spinning Mixer nerf is probably the most obvious one, making the defensive game overall weaker. The V-Trigger 1 buff is also pretty notable, as the new mix-up potential is quite scary on a character with mobility and offense such as Rashid. I don't think these changes will shake up his tier placement too much, but the buffs to his V system will open up for more choice and variety in his playstyle, so that's a welcome change. What do you guys think of the changes? Let me know in the comments below. As always, we're working to release more definitive patch related content in the next days, so stay tuned to the channel for more videos.